Zap 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 Lightning. Zap Zap Lightning. Lightning.
Hello everybody, it's me, the LEGO Dude, and in today's video I'll be talking about some brand new LEGO Star Wars leaks and some new information on several sets that are supposed to retire at the end of the year. Starting off with the leaks, we first have new pictures of Grand Admiral Thrawn, who will be in the Battle on Peridea set releasing this summer. This Grand Admiral Thrawn minifigure looks amazing and is a giant leap up in quality from the last version. The hairpiece looks good for this minifigure, and he of course has the accurate pale blue skin that all the Chiss have. He has a double-sided head with an angry face on one side and a sort of questioning or thoughtful face on the other side. The torso print is phenomenal with the accurate insignia to signify he's a Grand Admiral, which is one of the biggest improvements over the last version. In the last version, Grand Admiral Thrawn's insignia only had blue and red tiles, which was completely inaccurate. He also has some great smaller details with the gold shoulder pads on the front and on the back. His collar area also has some good printing. One of the only downgrades in accuracy here is that there's only one cylinder on either side of the torso, when there should have been two, which the old version accurately represented. The rest of his white Imperial suit is also accurately represented here. The legs for Thrawn are dual molded, which is great to see. Overall, it's an amazing minifigure, which I have no problem with other than the mild torso inaccuracy. Next up, we have pictures of the new Ezra Bridger minifigure also releasing in the Battle on Peridea set. This minifigure isn't amazing or anything, but is still good, with fairly accurate torso and leg prints. The beard and hairpiece look fine as well, however the blue eyes look weird. LEGO have been doing this a lot more recently, where they put the eye color as the color for the whole eyeball, and more often than not, it doesn't look that good. It might look better if they put the black dot in the middle like they would usually do, or just use the normal eye print, but as of now, it's not that good. Overall, this is a good minifigure, but nothing special. Next up, we have some information which I mostly forgot to cover about the Darth Millennium Falcon. It'll cost $180, have 1,579 pieces, be numbered 75389, and will release on August 1st this summer. The information I forgot to talk about is the updated minifigure selection. It'll have Lightside Darth Vader, Darth Dev Griebling, who is a new character from the upcoming Rebuild the Galaxy TV show, Beach Luke Skywalker, Evil C-3PO, Darth Rey, and by far the best minifigure of all, Darth Jar Jar, who we've already seen pictures of in the trailer for Rebuild the Galaxy. Jar Jar orchestrating the Clone Wars alongside Palpatine has been a semi-serious, semi-hilarious theory for the past 25 years since The Phantom Menace released. With this being such a widespread fan theory, it's amazing to see it officially acknowledged now after 25 years. The beach version of Luke Skywalker I would assume has to do with a possible new character arc for him in Rebuild the Galaxy, where instead of being a moisture farmer, he's on a beach instead, which would be an absolutely hilarious gag since then he'd just be farming on a beach which is made of sand instead of a desert which is made of sand. I'm pretty sure that Evil C-3PO and Darth Rey are from a deleted scene in either The Last Jedi or The Rise of Skywalker, however I'm not completely sure. Lightside Darth Vader is from a sort of what-if scenario in a comic book where Darth Vader joined the light side. I'm almost 99% sure it's from the Star Wars Infinity's Return of the Jedi comic series from the early 2000s, but I'm not completely sure on that. We have further supposedly leaked pictures of it, however the legs here are supposedly inaccurate as well. It's quite a disappointment that he doesn't have the glowing blue iframes, but instead has a pure white helmet. This seems to be a preliminary image, so that may change, however it would be disappointing for it to stay like this. The torso print is solid and should also look better once we actually have pictures of it with the cape on. It looks to be good, but is underwhelming. Overall, this is a really cool minifigure selection with a lot of new original ideas, however I feel like they should have added at least one more minifigure for the super high price. Moving on to the other new information we have, there are 7 sets previously slated for retirement this year that now seem to be slated for a life extension until at least the end of 2025. First up is the 75333 Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter for $30 and with 282 pieces. It's great to see this set sticking around, but it's hilarious as well to see it surviving so long when most playscale sets from 2022 are already long retired. Next up is a very surprising one with the 75304 Darth Vader helmet for $70 with 834 pieces. Although it's not that good and is even one of the worst helmet sets in my opinion, it seems to be selling well, which is likely why it's sticking around. Next up we have the 75356 midi-scale Super Star Destroyer for $70 with 630 pieces. Although this is a top quality set, I think that this is a mistake from LEGO since it breaks the trend of these 18 plus mid-size sets from LEGO being available for only 18 months. Once they've broken that trend, it's possible that LEGO will try getting out as many 18 plus sets which are extremely overpriced as possible, which I think would be really bad for LEGO as a whole. Next up is the 75347 TIE Bomber for $65 with 625 pieces. Immediately when this set released on January 1st in 2023, it was my favorite set of the year, so hearing that it's getting a deserved life extension is amazing. Finally, we have LEGO's 2 flagship playsets from summer 2023, with the 75354 Coruscant Guard gunship with 1083 pieces for $140, and the 75357 Ghost and Phantom 2 for $160 with 1394 pieces. It was shocking to see these flagship sets of 2023 retiring so early, so this life extension was quite a logical move from LEGO to make. Overall, except for the Darth Vader helmet, I think that all of these sets deserved a life extension, even the Obi-Wan Starfighter, even if it is just because it's hilarious. Alright everyone, that is everything for today's video. Tell me your thoughts on these new leaks in the comment section down below. What do you think of these new minifigures? What are your thoughts on the Darth Millennium Falcon? And also, do you think that these retiring sets deserved a life extension? And one last thing before you leave, please remember to hit the subscribe button, ring the notifications bell, and leave a like on the video. Bye!